Well, hello, everybody in my Instacart community. I'm so glad you're here. I even have a few people that watch both of my channels. That's fun. Well, how are you doing with your fraud reports? They're going to happen. The stuff they say they didn't get, the stuff that they say was damaged, the stuff that they say, well, what is it, missing and wrong and all that kind of stuff. How do you handle it? Are you getting succinct with your fraud reports? I know that I am. I'm getting much, much better at them. And it makes me feel better if nothing happens. At least, it's done in. I hear that they kind of add up for a customer that does it a lot. So then they can kind of see the trail. So I hope that some of you don't let the items just sit there and they get their credit. They may get it the first few times they do it, but I think Instacart has a little karma to it, and it might catch up with the customer, and you end up being deactivated as a customer. Yes, but I've heard that they even have ways around that. I mean, fraudsters are fraudsters, right? Personal aside, I was married to a con man, unbelievable, and he's now dead. And I know we never speak ill of the dead, but and then I remember I had a 3-year relationship with somebody. It's good to be 70 because you can kind of have all kinds of stories, right? And so pearls of wisdom that doesn't come from an easy ride. So he was a cheater, and I ended up being friends. It was kind of like that movie with Goldie Hawn where all the exes got together, and the cheater, not the ex-husband, was so good. And when I became friends with a mistress and an ex-wife of his, two ex-wives of his actually, we compared notes on certain days that just never quite felt right, and it was like, yes, yes, he told you he was that. Well, he was with me, and it's just like incredible stuff. And so, and then the con man that was the ex-husband, and I guess it might just catch up with him. I mean, maybe with the con man, maybe his karma was dying in his 40s. I'm not sure. Who knows? You don't get answers necessarily. You just kind of see the trail of events. And so when people are fraudsters, I remember I was working. Oh, say hi, that's Freddie, the orange boy. When I was working in a restaurant, there was a woman, and it was an old fashioned system. It was before they had all the ways that they could probably keep up with you electronically if you were committing fraud. And the woman would throw away her tickets, the receipts that the customers would get. So like a customer would have a $50, $60 dinner, and she would pocket all of that and throw away the receipt. And our boss at the time did not line up all of the receipts by the numbers to see that, like, oh, you're missing 6 of them from last night. Interesting. So when I have a but I digress, and that's probably my middle name, Sarah Digress Pearl, but it's not. Anyway, I digress. And so when I do a fraud report, I mean, it's interesting. I can always remember the item because usually it's a rather expensive, pricey item compared to the other things that they have. Or in the case of the sticky one, 5 items were missing. I mean, he had 3 bags of groceries. And one of them was nothing but hamburger rolls. It's kind of easy to remember his order. Plus, his response to every replacement that I offered was, how much? How much? I digress again. So remembering the items becomes kind of part of like our compartments in our head, right? You just remember, certain items. And that last one that I had with the Wagyu beef, it was like the most expensive item, pretty much. It was. There was also a package of shaved steak in that heritage shaved steak that you buy. It comes in that cellophane pack with like the styrofoam tray dish, and then that top that's kind of gluing on. Anyway, she could have done that one too, but she only did the Wagyu beef. And it's like I packed it. I put it in the bag because there were enough meat items, the bacon, the burger, the shaved steak, the chicken, the pork. Yeah, I even had a pork butt cut specially for her. So it was the right amount of pound ounces that she wanted. And so the bag, would fit that one bag. I double bagged it, all the meat items. So it's like, I might have, how does that go? I might have been born late, but it wasn't yesterday or something like that. Born at night, but it wasn't last night. Um, I'm just getting better at it. And if nothing, it feels cathartic, right? To get it up and out, to send it up to Instacart. Who knows? Maybe somebody up there will institute, the third time you do a fraud report of missing items to get your credits, maybe then you become flagged or something, and then two more and you're out. I don't know. But it sure did/does feel good to call these people on what they're doing. There have been a couple of times when, I was surprised that they didn't. I had a lady that wanted the Japanese organic little sweet potatoes. They're about the size of, well, maybe this. They're like they come in a 6-pack. They're kind of cute. They didn't have them. So I got her garnet sweet potatoes, and they were marked with the 9 and the 4-digit number after. And each potato had that little sticker on it. And I got her those instead. And I kind of held my breath that, she would report them as wrong item, but she never did. And if she did, that would have been an error on my part, but they didn't have the little ones. And, but the Japanese ones. But anyway, I just wondered how you handle your fraud. I know that I tried to attach a grocery receipt showing the Wagyu beef, and it came under SIG SEL. So it's like signature select, but it was the Wagyu. And I did circle it and I did take a picture, but I don't know if the picture went through because it does say add photo. I'm not sure. But I hope that when you get one, you take the time to just really put into the details. And I hate submitting it because you can't go back and say, and furthermore, but sometimes I think of the furthermore. But anyway, just not letting them get away with it. It just feels so dirty. And I don't want a dirty customer. And I know I put that in. I said, don't ever match me up with this person again. I don't like working for people that commit fraud to your company and cost you money. I'm hoping that somebody read that. Anyway, that's it for the day. This has been Sarah, Instacart Pearls of Wisdom. I hope your day is filled with just nice, clean orders. People are happy. They're giving you 5 stars. They're even tipping on top of that. Isn't that nice? Sometimes it works. Anyway, I will see you here the next time on Instacart Pearls of Wisdom. This has been Sarah. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you the next time. Bye-bye for now.